So again, if you have an answer, chat nyo lang. Mas mabilis, mas maganda. Moving test item to ni Jules dati. Ready yan, meron na. Second answer, Jules, correct? Gwen is good. That's good. Nathan's correct. Larky, good. Oh, let's wait for one more. One more. Okay, so again, let's start. So, first sine 20. Mamaya na yan. Tan 10, you know, is cosine, cotangent 10 is cos 10 over sine 10. So, inuna ko to dahil nasulat ko na. Tan 10 is sine 10 over cos 10. Now, the right side, you can combine into a single fraction, sine 10, cos 10. Then, sine 10, cos 10, divided by sine 10 times cos 10, makakancel. So, magiging cos squared 10. Then, divide by cos and sine 10 times sine 10 is sine squared 10. Then, sine 10 is a double angle, 20. Sine double angle, you know, is 2 sine cosine. So, kung 20 yan, that's not 22 theta yan. Kung 20, then kalahati yun, 10. So this one is the double angle 2 sine 10 times cosine 10. So you see this cancels out. And then that's the may 2 doon. And you know this is an identity which is 1. So the answer is 2. Very simple warm-up problem. Next. Double angle again. Go. Okay, may tatlo agad sagot. Clarky, good. Dian and Rain, good. Bilyamil, correct. Apat. Jules, mukhang sobra yan. Okay, let's wait for the others. You'll have enough time answering, kundi lang pin-repair ko in increasing level of difficulty again. Let's see, meron may sagot. Nathan, good, very good. That's correct. Let's wait for two more. Jules, correct your answer. Gwen, good. One more. Jules, now. That's good, Jules. Okay? Another warm-up.
Yeah, pala.
We're given cosine double angle. Tatlo yan, no? Ang lagi kong tinatandaan, ito lang si cos squared minus sine squared. But, you see this one, you're given sine squared. Pwede mo na nga gamitin yan because you can go through the other identities of cosine 2, which is yung walang cosine squared, which is 1 minus 2 sine squared. This is what we'll do. So 72 times the quantity 1 minus 2 times sine squared, which is 19. That's it, right? So it's 72 minus
Iba 1/3.
1/3. Sine squared na. Sine squared na siya, yes. Sine squared na siya. So 72 divided by 3 is 24 times 2, 48.
24 oras.
24 oras. Sabi ni Jules. Okay, good. So warm up. Next, last warm up.
Hold up. Yun. Check ko lang. Paano?
Meron ng may sagot, guys. Let me see. Dian. Dian, you're correct. Very good.
Ano yan?
Bruce.
Hirap.
Dian Jules. Sige, if you have a calculator, pwedeng mag-calculate. 30 seconds, exempted, go! Very good, Gwen. Very good. Nag-calculate ka ba, Gwen?
Hirap talaga.
Magagad si Sukog, Diyos.
Dapat.
Okay. Sige, let's answer. So, nag-send din na sagot si Eunice and si Clarky. And that's correct. So, una, pag kinalkin nyo yan, makikita nyo agad. Ang sagot, 4. No, paano kayo naging 4? Una, let's combine.
Okay.
Siyempre, the LCD is the product cos 80 sin 80. So, the LCD divided by cos 80 sin 80 times 1. Sulat ko lang yung 1, guys, no? Maganyan. And then, square root of 3 times, this time cos 80. There. And then, look at this. Looks like clue na yung 1 at yung square root of 3 that they are special values, right? More specifically, 1/2 and square root of 3 over 2. These are special values, right? So, ba't nag-divide ako ng 2 sa ilalim? So, dapat mag-divide din ako ng 2 sa taas. So, sa ilalim, I should also divide it by 2. You see that?
Sure yung ginawa. Dapat hindi ko ginawa sa isa.
Okay. So, mangyayari, guys, would be that 1/2. So, can you think of an angle whose cosine is 1/2? What do you think is the cosine of an angle and it's 1/2? Sanay tayo na sin 30, 1/2. Yan, sanay tayo. So, that must be, si Bilyamil ba yun? What's this? Jules. We can express 1/2 as cosine.
60 degrees eh.
Yeah, and then sin 80. And then, syempre, the same manner, sin 60 is square root of 3 over 2. And cos 80.
Ay, ang angas.
And then, that 1/2 times 2 siya, no? Times 2. So
Wow.
then,
Ano?
this is cos
Ay, way.
80.
Wow.
We're not yet done. We're not yet done. Una, what we have in the numerator is a cos sign. Cos sin, sin cos, or sin cos, cos sin, and then a minus. So kung unahin ko si sin, cos, cos sin, the numerator is simply sin 20.
20.
Right?
Huh?
Right?
Oh. Ay.
Unahin natin sin, cos, cos sin. So 80, 60. Sundan, 80 minus 60 kasi sin, cos, cos, sin. Now, the denominator, cos 80, sin 80, just by putting a 2 here, dividing it by 2, or multiplying the denominator by 2, syempre that multiply ka rin sa taas ng 2. So, dapat may times 2 pa rito isa. The denominator is a double angle. So this is a double angle, 2 cos 80 sin 80. This is sin 160. You agree? And just looking at the location of these two angles in the quadrant, 20 is here, 160 is here. They both have a reference angle of 20. They're both in the positive side of the y-axis, meaning sin 20 is numerically equal to sin 160. This cancels out. So the answer is 4.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So let's start the next one.
Sige, may ulit tayo. Yan.
Dian, correct. Very good. Pero may question mark ka this time. That's correct, Dian.
Waiting yata po ganito. Pagkuha na ito.
You have a second answer? Rain. Rain, that's good. Come on, guys. Okay, we have answers coming up. Jules, correct. Bilyamir, correct. Nathan, correct. Let's wait for one more. Gwen is correct. Let's see. Now, let's do some algebra, guys. Cos squared, you know, is 1 minus sine squared. So adding it to the next term, just focus on the next term, adding it to the next term. The LCD is obviously the product of the two, which you can now write as 1 minus sine to the fourth. So divide by 1 minus sine squared is 1 plus sine squared. Then plus 1 minus sine squared. Now this cancels out. You know that the first two is simply equivalent to 2 over 1 minus sine to the fourth. Now we will add it to the next term, 2 over 1 plus sine to the fourth. Then again, your LCD is the product of the denominators, which is 1 minus sine to the 8. So this divided by 1 minus sine to the 4th times 2, you get 2 plus 2 sine to the 4th plus 2. Of course, this divided by this is this one. Multiplying into 2 is this one. So this cancels up. So you know that adding the first three terms will give you 4 over 1 minus sine to the 8. Then adding it to
Okay.
then adding it to the next one, which is 4 plus 1 plus sine to the 8. Will complete the whole thing. So 4 over 1 minus sine to the 8 plus 4 over 1 plus sine to the 8. The LCD would now have to be 1 minus sine to the 16. Divide by that times 4. You know these things cancels out. You'll just be left with 4 plus 4, and that's 8. So you know that 8 over 1 minus sine 16 to the 16, which is already given, 1/5. So you know that's 8, 1 minus 1/5 is 4/5. That's the same as multiplying it to 5/4. 2 times 5, the answer is 10. Okay. On to the next. Clear? Is that clear? Identities, guys.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now this trigo expression, this is cosine 1 times cosine 2 plus cosine 2 times cosine 3 plus, and so on and so forth up to cos 88 times cosine 89 can be expressed. This can be expressed as A cosine B. Find A and find B. We want B to be the smallest positive integer. Let's go. We have an answer. That's good, Dian. Very good. Okay, Jules is typing. I can see Jules is typing.
Joke. Joke lang.
May mali, Jules. May mali, Clarky.
Joke lang, hindi. Eh, Ay, joke.
We have an answer. Rain is correct. Clarky, hindi naman malayo. May minor mistake ka lang. Sige, let's have this one para we can have the last one. Now, guys, look. So we're looking for the whole thing, the sum of this long summation. So cos 1, that is VS.
Kalahati.
Easy, Jules. Let me write the term before this. Yan. You see, that's the sum, S. Himabol. Yes, good. That's correct. Yeah, Clarky. Okay, good. Adjustment. Now, I will rewrite the whole thing using co-functions, guys. Co-functions. Okay? Let's start with the co-function of cosine 1, cos 2. Tell me the co-function of cos 1, cos 2, Jules. Cos 1 first. What's the co-function of cos 1? Jules. Co-function of cos 1.
89, sin 88.
Sine 89, sine 88. But let me write it into this. Unahin ko yung 88.
Sin 89.
Right?
Ito.
So yung part na yan, ito yung out, nandito ko simulan. What about the co-function of cos 2, cos 3? Sine
Sin
88,
sin
87. So that's sine 87, sine 88. So following this pattern, this thing is just sine. This would be sine of no 2 cos 2, right? Cos 3. And this would be sine 1 cos 2. You follow? Do you agree?
Tapos i-add.
Reversing it. Now let's add
Gama niya.
2s. Now, what's the sum? Focus on 1, on this one first.
Cos.
That's actually cos 1. Let's focus on that. Now, let's use a different page to focus on that.
Sir, may mal... Ay,
Na Diyos. Meron ba?
sir, di ba dapat sin 1, sin 2?
No. Laging lamang ng isa. Diyos.
Sir, nasa baba sin 1, cos 2.
Ah, saan? Sa baba?
Sin 1, cos 2.
Hindi,
Di ba
sign
dapat...
yan. Sign yan eh. Niloko mo, Diyos. Diyos, sign yan, Diyos. Ayusin natin. Si Diyos nagloloko. Lolo ko si Diyos. Oops, ang laki naman ng pambura nun. Sine 2, sine 2. Now, in the next page, ang focus natin ay kuray nga na rin. Yung una lang, yung una. Sine 1, sine 2. So, pag inad natin itong dalawa, that's cos 1, cos 2, plus sine 1, sine 2. At mas maganda ang sulat yan na unahin yung cos 2, cos 1. Yung mas malaki. Right? Because this is cosine A, cos B, plus sine A, sine B. And that's equivalent to cosine of A minus B. Right?
Cos
Right?
1.
Actually, kahit baliktad, no problem. In here, you get cosine negative 1. In here, you get cosine 1. That you know that cos negative 1 is equal to cosine 1 because it's an even function, right? So meaning the whole thing here is cosine 1. So let me go back to the page. This is cosine 1. What about this? Cosine 1, 2. Because cos 3, cos 2, sine 3, sine 2, magma-minus.
Tuloy-tuloy lang yan.
Cos 1 pa din yan. Cos 1 pa din yan. And how many cos 1s are we adding?
88.
1 to 88, right? So there are 88 pairs. So 2s is
Okay.
88 cosine 1. So therefore, s is 44 cosine 1. And following this, obviously a is 44 and b is 1. Follow that, guys? So let's have this last problem to solve. Last for the day. I said I will not be leaving this topic, general identities, because ang daming magandang problems dito. No? Let's have the next meeting, another set of problems to solve using these identities. Na, as you can see, hindi to textbook, ha? Hindi to pang libro. So, next meeting, ganun din tayo. Before I go to the next topic for Trigo. Last problem for the day. John tayo, John. Go.
Wala.
Geometry.
Ako dyan.
Do you have an answer? From Dian and no Dian. Not this time. Do it again. Yes, Dian, this time you're correct. Hi, Eunice. We have another answer. Wow, very good, Bea. Larky, you're correct. Let's wait for the others. Let them solve. Jules, any progress? Rain correct, pero naunahan ka pa rin. So to those who are still solving, I'll just start by labeling, guys. CP, we don't know. X. This angle, I don't know. Theta. Yeah. And so we can solve it together. Let me further guide you. What do you think is tangent theta? What do you think is tangent theta? And tangent of theta plus 30. And you base it on the figure. Base this two on the figure. Come on, guys, a little imagination. So I'll wait for two more correct answers to pop up. And I'll begin discussing it. Come on, Juice. Eunice, Gwen, Williamil. I know yung iba nasa algebra side na. So let me continue. Okay, I'll continue. Just if you're solving, continue solving. You'll see on the screen. There, we have an answer. Yes, Villamil, correct. Very good. Juice,
Ay, recent.
typing na ba, Juice? Okay, now let's go. Juice, no. Now
Ayan.
let's go. Now you can see tangent is x over square root of 3 from this triangle. You can see that. Let me trace it for you. This triangle, opposite over adjacent, x over square root of 3. Now tangent of theta plus 30, this is the angle. The whole triangle is third figure. Opposite is x plus 2 square root of 3 adjacent side. Set up, right? Now, here comes the identity. The sum identity for tangent is tan A plus tan B. Tan of A plus B is tan A plus tan B, 1 minus tan A tan B, right? Now, we know tan theta is x over square root of 3. We know tan 30. It's a special angle. And tan 30 is what? What's tan 30? 1/2 over square root of 3 over 2. That's 1 over square root of 3, right?
Yes, sir.
And then 1 minus tan theta tan 30 is x over square root of 3 times this one. So we're multiplying these two below. So that's x thirds. X thirds. So you have x subs x plus 2 over square root of 3. See that? I'll go to the next page. Oxname figure, we don't need the figure anymore. Now let's do this. Cross multiply, guys. You see that? Naka-ayos na yan, no? Square root of 3 times the quantity x over square root of 3. So siguro yung iba, yung kung ba't kinatatagalan sa algebra is equal to x plus 2, the quantity, then 1 minus x thirds. Right now, all I'm doing is cross multiply. Then you know this cancels out, that's x plus 1. Now equals x plus 2 times 1 minus x thirds. You will have a quadratic equation here. Ayoko nang may 3, times 3 ako both sides. 3 times x plus 1 equals x plus 2 times this one, 3 minus x. Then, this is 2 plus x. Di pa ako sanay mag-multiply ng ganyan. And we've been writing it like this. So this would be 6 plus x minus x squared. This is 3x plus 3. So you have x squared plus 2x minus 3 equals 0, quadratic. You have x plus 3 here, and then x minus 2. Right? So you have two values, minus 2, minus 1. That's minus 1. 3 times 1 is of course 1. Now you see you have two values that you get here. Right? Let me erase this part. We're done with this. Now look at this. You have x is negative 3. And x is 1. Obviously, you cannot have x that is a negative. Because that's the side of the triangle. Therefore, x is 1. Simple as that. Okay, guys? Okay, I said we won't be leaving.
Yes, sir.
We'll have one more of this session before I go to the next topic. I think I'll go back to the very basics. So a few textbook problems of the general identities, yung mga nasa libro. So to warm up, and then more problems like this. Only in Maksai can you encounter problems like this, right? Ako, Manila Science ako, pero I never encountered problems like this because my teacher is traditional, by the book. So I learned this in college. I learned these things, yung mga paikot-ikot while teaching, mga ganun. So I'm just sharing it with you. While training Dian, while training Jules, I'm training Dian in Earth competitions, right? In competitions on Earth. Jules, I'm training in solar system and Milky Way.
Grabe, sir.
Nice.
Mission, sir.
Mga ganun. So, hindi siya textbook, hindi normal, pero you're all Max size students, you can do this. Okay, so let's continue next meeting. One last meeting for the general identities before we move to the next topic. Okay, that's it, guys. Good day. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
sir.
Chip. Thank you, Sam. Thank you,
Sir,
Chip.
may tanong ako, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, meron akong tanong.
Clarky meron, pero nandun yung add-on, yung topic natin ng grade 10. Yung iba, grade 9, grade... I did not teach grade 9. Basic add-on, you have to get it from Sir Leo.
Yes, sir.
Okay, guys.
Sir,
Sentence number 8, done.
yun.
Sir.
Done. Thank you, Nathan.
Sir,
Sir.
may tanong.
Yes,
Sir.
yes, yes.
Sir, Sir, off topic.
Off topic.
Pero related pa rin sa math.
Jules?
Sir, paano kina-calculate ng DOH yung case doubling rate?
Yung doubling rate.
Yes, sir. Paano kina-calculate?
Binibase lang naman nila sa number of cases sa days. Ginagamit sila ng exponential function logarithm, Jules. May model na yun, Jules. Exponential growth. Yun twice. Yun 2 to the x. Mga ganyan. The basis is the function 2 to the x.
Okay.
Pero, yung magagaling sa atin, sa ekonomiya, sa health, yung mga advisor, they know the people are stupid, are not equipped, not intelligent, na jargon nila. You know what they call jargon? Nadadala
Yes,
nila sa terms, hindi tuloy hindi layman terms yung pagbabalita. Kaya nangyari, oo lang ng oo yung mga normal na tao. No, marami sa atin ng may knowledge na hindi naniniwala sa data, sa datos sa sinasabi. Pero huwag mong kalimutan, mas marami pa rin sa atin ang walang alam. Kaya takot ang gobyerno sa isang populasyon na may alam. So, uneducated population, takot ang isang gobyerno mapang-api sa isang masang may alam.
Yawn!
Tanda mo yan.
For president.
Amen.
For president.
In the social media, akala mo marami na tayo o marami, hindi rin. Mas marami pa rin ang walang social media.
Kaya nga, sir.
Playing by the numbers, talo pa rin talaga. So, pero tama yung ginagawa ng iba. Let's continue educating others. Ganun lang. Educating others, mamulat, ganyan. Kaya nga, yung education is very important. An educated population, the more educated the population is, mas takot ang mapang-aping gobyerno sa ganun.
Naman, sir.
Tsaka na natin turuan ng logarithm, Jules, tsaka exponential functions.
Sir.
Sige, sir.
Nice one.
Alright.
Sir.
Good, guys. Thank you.